All right, everyone. So Hot Toys just announced their cheapest and most posable 6 scale Spider-Man figure on the market, but does it live up to the quality of their company? Let's talk about that. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Riley Reviews back again with a reveal video, and today may be a tad controversial one because I don't know if people are going to be excited about this or disappointed because I'm seeing some comments so far recent and it's a little mixed, but hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you did or do, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 5,000 subs, but enough of all that. Let's get into it. So, for those not familiar, Hot Toys have been recently announcing figures from the company partnered with Hono Studios, where they're making cheaper 6 scale figures, but are looking more to be quality. But now, today, we just got announced this 6 scale Symbiote Suit Spider Man from the comic line, which when I first saw this was very excited, but now I'm a little concerned. But we're going to get into that. But again, let's just get right into it. Why not? Right here, you can see it is the comic version of the black suit, the symbiote suit. It's a very iconic suit, obviously. I mean, I'm wearing all black. It was meant to be for this to be announced, but um, there's something about this where it doesn't really resonate with our normal look of Hot Toys 6 scale figures. Like when we see normal Hot Toys figures, they look like they're like ripped from the screen and they have like very high quality or like screen accuracy looks. But here, they kind of did an all fabric comic version, and it's interesting to me because we're kind of known with Hot Toys to the figures to look very premium and quality looking, but this one is like people are saying in the comments a Dollar Tree version. That might be a little bit of a too much of a stretch, but let's just talk about more of the figure. But I can see what people are saying. I feel like something about this is like just interesting to me. Like it's cool that they're doing this different materials and they're doing it all fabric because again, I said most posable for a reason. This is all fabric. Even the head is fabric, and we're used to with Hot Toys for them to use sculpted heads, rubber bodies that tend to crease, or the suit can have creases over time when you have it in a pose. This one, clearly, it's all fabric, so you're not going to face that issue. So that's a big plus. I know a lot of people who don't collect Hot Toy figures simply because of that. They don't want to deal with creasing or whatever damage or any type of issues. This, you're never going to have to worry about that. So that's really nice. Um, so that's a plus. I'm going to give that as a positive. But like I said again, there's something about just the way the fabric looks. It looks very like not quality, like it looks very cheap looking. But I think that's the whole point because it's Hono, so it's supposed to be like a cheaper version of a Hot Toy, which would be $300, where you're paying half of it for like 150. But even then, I just feel like the design just looks off to what the comic looks like because I'm going to show the photo here. It's based off, I guess, the Secret Wars. That's what it's based off, the comic. And he's very like bulky and his shoulders are huge. And I just feel like literally right here from left to right, it doesn't look like the comic that's behind him. And that's just my first thoughts. But again, I'm not familiar with the comics. I didn't live with that. I know a lot of people did. So let me know if I'm wrong about this in the comments below. But I just feel like his proportions really remind me of, if people who do collect Hot Toys, the Miles Morales figure. It looks kind of like that, like his fabric, the way like the design looks. He looks like almost like a teenager. Like it looks like a teenage body in the symbiote suit, but I don't think it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be Peter when he's older and he has the symbiote suit, which unless I'm wrong, but I just feel like it looks a little strange. I do like how you're able to do this though. You can put the comic behind. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. We also have this bendable new just wire that's for bending the web that he comes with. Again, I feel like it just looks again just kind of cheapy, but I think that's the whole point. That's what they're kind of going with. So I'm not going to knock them for it. It's just a design thing they wanted to do, but I don't personally like the way it looks. It looks kind of weird, like it looks like a snake or something. I don't even know. Like it doesn't really look like, I don't know. It just looks off to me. I don't know. But right here, it looks pretty cool right here. But like I said, like look at the way it's posed right here. You're not going to have any damage. So that's huge. That's huge for a lot of people because that's one of the reasons why people skip out on all the other symbiote figures we've seen because they're like, I am no way in hell I'm going to get this damaged. So they skip on it. But this, you're not going to have that issue. And again, like even right there, you can see the little seam around his arm. Like that does look a little unsightly to me. I feel like with Hot Toys, we're obviously always used to them like hiding most of it, other than like their armpits, they have the seam. But right here, it just looks like it's like I don't know. And again, I just feel like he doesn't look bulky enough for the symbiote suit look, unless I'm wrong. But he just looks very like skinny, muscular. But I think in the comics, he's supposed to be a chunky guy. But again, maybe I'm wrong about that. But it just looks like it looks like a teenager in a symbiote suit. That's just what I see. That's like my first impressions. But again, maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me know in the comments below. This comes with 2 different eyes, which is pretty cool. And this is an interesting photo because they say entry grade, 1/6 scale, obviously, high quality, highly articulated, Q4 2024. So, and this is also a very quick turnaround time. This is coming before the year ends, and we're already in Q2. So this is gonna be one they're gonna pump out very quick, obviously. But saying high quality, I don't really know what they mean by that. Like, in what sense is this high quality? Because to me, it looks like just a cheaper version of what Hot Toys are used to. But I know Hono, that's the whole point of it. I do understand that. But the plus side, another plus, is that this is going to be the cheapest 6 scale Spider-Man we have on the market. And I know a lot of people who are 12 scale Spider-Man collectors who watch my content say I'm not collecting Hot Toys because they're just too expensive. But this one, because I want to show this, Hono are known to have cheaper figures. And the past 2 announcements by Hono Studios were the Wolverine and the Magneto. And Thor was teased, I guess. But Wolverine is $160. And he comes with, I think, like 3 hands. And he has a seamless arm, which is like probably costs NRD to make for Hot Toys. But with this symbiote Spidey, that's $160. With this Spidey, I think you're getting less, and it doesn't have those arms. So I'd imagine this is going to be like, not confirmed, just letting you know. We're going to probably find out tomorrow or in a couple hours. This just got announced, but like 130 to 160, like maybe 130 is a little stretch, but like I don't see how this took them any type of NRD and crazy amounts of like money to make this. This looks like a very just, I guess it's supposed to look like that, but it looks a little cheap to me. Like it just looks like a cheap suit. But I think people will be hyped about this. I'm maybe kind of giving my gripes and harping on it, but I do know there's people out there who are excited about it, especially because it's a full fabric suit. And the 2 different eyes is kind of cool. You can see right there. That's a nice touch. I like that. The whole web backpack is also kind of like, I don't know about that. But like I said, I just feel like he looks like even the fabric of the suit that they're using looks very weird. Like it just looks like it's a weird material. The way it's bouncing in the light is just, I don't know. Like I don't know how I totally feel about this, but maybe I'll get it to like just see how it is, because I'm interested to see this new Hono Studios version of a Spider-Man figure. I always figured they do one at one point, but now saying it, I kind of want to get it in hand to see how it is. But I don't think, personally, to me, I don't like this personally. I'm more of obviously a Toby vet, reminding me of a lot of things, proportions, fixed black suit Toby. Anyways, but other than that, like I said, I just feel like the proportions look a little like weird. Like he just looks very awkward looking. I don't know how to feel about it. But like I said, this is a little controversial because I'm seeing the comments say, "Oh, I love this. It's all fabric. I'm day wanting this. I've always waited for a symbiote all fabric that I can actually pose. I'm canceling all the other ones, the symbiote from the game, even though that's a sham. The symbiote from the game, in my opinion, I think that's the best symbiote suit we've seen. But then there's other people who are like, this looks like Mezco. This looks like a cheap brand. Like this doesn't look like Hot Toys. And people are making the argument that that's the whole point because it's Hono, because it's cheap. But this Wolverine looks quality as hell, in my opinion. I mean, this looks like damn good. Like the way the whole suit looks, it doesn't look kind of like that. Like maybe it looks a little like subpar to other Hot Toys, obviously, but it looks more like a Hot Toy. Where I feel like with this new one that got announced, it almost looks like, it does look like a knockoff of a Hot Toy. But maybe that's craziness. I know people have more knowledge on this whole Amazing Spider-Man comic line, but to me, I feel like he needs to be bigger. He doesn't look big enough. And yeah, I want to hear everyone's thoughts. This is just one that I'm kind of just like confused on myself. Like I don't know how to feel about it because it looks cheap, but it is going to be cheap. It's probably going to be like like I said, 140 to if they push over 170, that's a sham. It's gotta be 160 or lower, hopefully, but we'll see. Let me know anyone who doesn't collect Hot Toys who want this now because it is cheaper. It's a full fabric suit. You got a lot of incentives here to buy this. But overall, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below because I know this is going to be one where people either love it or hate it. I'm kind of in the mix. I don't hate it, but I'm not excited about it. I care more for the Symbiote Toby and the Symbiote Suit from the PS5 Spider-Man game. But yeah, with all that to say, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. A very interesting announcement by Hot Toys. And hit that like and subscribe button if you did enjoy the video. And we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.